All right, take one. Discrimination, part one. Um, let's see here. Someone was using my computer. It wasn't hacked or anything. I think somebody forgot to use their own and accidentally used mine. And they were talking with an IM account, which talks to all the other people that are listed, that are online with them. So this is what I wanted to show everybody because I felt a little discriminated from a friend that now works for the property management or the management here at Amazon. It kind of hurts me a little bit, but this is what happened, so I just want to let everybody know. They were talking about me when I spilled a little coffee or something on the desk and I cleaned it up, but oh, it's a big deal. We're gonna have to write them up and stuff like that. This is what they said, and he goes, Frank, the supervisor, actually I was supposed to be the supervisor, but Alvin told me that there was the old supervisor that was here wanted a Chicano, Mexican, because he was Mexican. But I had the qualifications, and he had about less than 2 years experience. So he worked at the cafeteria in Stanford. I guess that qualifies him automatically, I guess. I have 7 years of field manager and site supervisor from San Francisco. But anyway, I got bypassed because of racial discrimination thing. So, good night. So anyway, this is what happened. So Frank was using my IM account. It's like a message that you send throughout the company. And he, Alan goes, "Hey, why are you on Will's Messenger?" It's offline or something. He goes, "No, it's me, Frank." And then Will left upset. Yeah, because he gave me a verbal warning about the coffee that was spilled on the desk. I was really tired. I was lifting a bunch of books up, and then I had the coffee, and I spilled a little bit of it, but I cleaned it up. And apparently he got a little bit upset about it. He said, if I don't do what he said, if I know it's good for me, I'll sign it. I was like, what do you mean know it's good for me? I'll sign it. So yeah, I was a little upset about that, and I said, you know what, bro, I'm off the clock. So you gave me the verbal warning. I don't have to sign nothing. But then he tells Alvin, which he doesn't work with us anymore. He works for Amazon. So we start talking about, okay, well, Alvin goes, well, I didn't see it, so therefore I can't keep going. Disciplinary statement. You never logged out. I don't. What do you mean by that? Never logged out with this thing.
You never logged out because.
Oh yeah, I didn't log out. So he was using my Messenger account. We all got one, and I don't use it because I work graveyard. It's only when people are online. So anyway, he was this is talking. Oh well, what did you get him on? Okay, all right. What did you get me on? It was spilling coffee. Spilling coffee on the desk, and I cleaned it up. I usually clean up everything anyway. So I thought it was funny. Let's write them up. Frank is not me, but that's who's writing on my account. He said he had to write me up. And Frank was telling me that he had to write me up because of Alvin told him to. I just like, what? You can't. That's a conflicting interest or something like that. That's why he wasn't supposed to be hired. Take the other job because it is work. What do you call it? Conflicting interests. And now I see why. Because he knows about our procedures and our each one of us. But I mean, to his advantage, it could be a good thing. But obviously, I know Alvin. He was very upset. I think he should have been a supervisor for us when there was an open position. Even I'm saying that because he was better in writing skills than I am. He was really good, perfect, almost. But now I see his flaws are. He'll be nice to everybody, but when you turn around, he was talking about you, and that's not cool. But you know, I'm trying to teach Frank something here. And I got I got another recording where he was swearing at me on the phone on my answer machine, which is hella stupid. Why didn't I call him fucker? Blah blah blah. First of all, you don't talk to somebody like that. But anyway, let me get back to this one. I want to do this quickly. Let's see. So basically, you verbally signed it. What? He was very confused. I wasn't confused. I was a field manager, man. You don't sign a verbal warning. That's a written warning. You process that yourself and keep that on your notes or your file work. But you notate it on yourself. If you want to write someone up and you can have them initial it, whatever, then that's a write-up. So, boys and girls, this is school today with Will. Don't sign anything you feel like you don't want to, because that's saying that you admit to guilt. All right. And then well, this one says she left with no in the kitchenette, did everything right. This unusual place. I think he knew I was serious, but want to make it my wrongdoing. What? Miss Lloyd. We just call her Lloyd. Is in the restaurant. I don't know. I don't get that part, but some sort of little power trip here. You know. I just figured out that sometimes people will, I don't know, get upset when they leave a job and go to another job right next door or right across the hallway here with management. But instead of helping out this new rookie over here, I got to micromanage him and help him out. And then he turns around, kind of tries to drive me up. But this was 3 weeks ago, so hopefully I think he's getting a little better. I like Frank. You know, I know he's very ambitious and Mexican, so he wins. I guess that's illegal, but I guess in this world it's okay. Unless you don't get caught like you do here. But I got some evidence, so I just wanted to show everybody here that I find a little disturbing. What to do? What would you do? Contact somebody about it? Say, hey, this is not true. Also, they're saying that he made an award for being the most tardiness. That's not true. I mean, last year I did have a little bit of a problem after the holidays because I worked like 3 months straight. And I probably worked more overtime than all of them put together. Me and Alvin did. Anyway, so, you know, I'm kind of surprised because I thought we were pretty close, but that's how it goes, man. Don't trust anybody at work. Just do your fucking job, shut the fuck up, and have a nice day.